House Campground is located approximately 20 miles west of South Lake Tahoe. From Sacramento, take 50 east and turn left on Ice House Road. Despite the squiggly-looking road on the map, it was not a difficult drive, even towing a small camper trailer. After about 10 miles, you should see a sign to turn right for Ice House Reservoir, and after about another mile, you will arrive at the campground. Despite every site being reserved this weekend, the campground never felt crowded. It's a beautiful campground with lots of trees. And most importantly, right on the reservoir. We took the raft out for a bit to float on the water, and it was very peaceful. No big motorboats or loud music that you might find at some bigger lakes. Bassi Falls is about 7 miles north of Ice House. Take Ice House Road and turn right on this little road labeled as Millionaire CP on Google Maps. Google Maps says there is parking as soon as you turn right, but we found that you need to follow this road a bit further. At the end of the road, you will arrive at this parking lot. From here, there is a sign that points to the right saying Bassi Falls parking is down this way, but we parked at the top and walked down. At the bottom of the path is the parking area that the sign referred to. Look to the left, and this is the official start of the trail to Bassi Falls. This trail is about 4.5 miles round trip, with about 450 feet of elevation gain. My 5-year-old son was able to walk it all himself, except for a short quarter-mile stretch where he wanted a break, so I carried him for a bit on the piggyback rider. The trail is generally pretty easy to follow. Some parts are shaded, and some parts are in the sun. On this day in late May, the weather was in the low to mid-60s, but it felt quite hot under the sun, so keep that in mind as you plan what to wear. There are some parts of the trail where it opens up a bit, and some dried riverbeds, and some forks to get a creek view where it's not exactly clear where the main trail is. But eventually they all go to the same place, unless a sign tells you otherwise. If you're concerned and want to track your path using a mobile app, I found that all trails had the clearest trail map. The trail was not clearly marked on Google Maps or Pocket Earth. As of May 2024, there were a couple of downed trees that made for fun obstacles for the kid. There are plenty of water features along the trail, from views of the gushing Whitewater Creek to little stream crossings to spots to take a break to throw some rocks. But the main attraction is Bassi Falls, a 109-foot waterfall overflowing from snowmelt. The water flows into a giant rock surface, which over time has carved little canyons and pools, with varying depths and speeds, creating a fun water park for kids and adults alike. We arrived at the falls around 11 a.m. and there were quite a few people, but it didn't feel crowded. Everyone was able to stake out a spot. However, it started to feel a little crowded after noon, so between the crowds, the heat, and the parking, I highly recommend doing this hike as early as you can in the morning. If you have kids, you probably want to bring a change of clothes. And bring lunch, because you'll want to stay here a while. Just remember to pack out what you packed in. And that's it. Hike back the way you came. I'll leave you with one more view of the falls.